Welcome to my channel Education by Haneet. So children, today we will be doing the first chapter of a new book 2026 Kaveri. Okay. The chapter name is How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. So before starting with the chapter, let us take an overview of this chapter. Now this story is written by Sudha Murthy. She is a very famous author, right? So she is writing how she taught her grandmother to read and write, as her grandmother was not able to read, to study or read when she was young. Okay, so all what all happened in the story, let's know. So let's start with first paragraph. When I was a girl of about 12, I used to stay in a village in North Karnataka with my grandparents. Those days the transport system was not very good, so we used to get the morning paper only in the afternoon. The weekly magazine used to come one day late. All of us would wait eagerly for the bus, which used to come with the papers, weekly magazines, and the post. Okay, now here the writer Sudha Murthy, she is telling that at the age of 12, when she was 12 years old, so she used to stay with her grandparents in a village in North Karnataka. Now the name of the village is not mentioned here. So she is just informing us that she used to stay in a village in North Karnataka with her grandparents. Okay. Now those days she says that the transport system was not good, obviously, because that was a time, a way back time when the transport system was not that updated. Everything was not well connected. सब हर चीज़ की कनेक्टिविटी इतनी easily नहीं थी, तो बहुत कम ऐसी, जैसे कुछ वैन्स आती थी, कुछ ट्रक्स आते थे, उसमें न्यूज़पेपर्स, उसमें मैगजीन्स वंस अ वीक आती थी। तो और स्पेशली जब क्योंकि ये एक गांव की बात कर रही है, शी इज़ टॉकिंग अबाउट अ विलेज, तो विलेज में कनेक्टिविटी थोड़ी सी पुअर होती थी पहले के टाइम पे। अब तो सब कुछ बहुत एडवांस हो चुका है डिलीवरी पार्टनर्स आने की वजह से, बट दैट टाइम इट वाज नॉट दैट एडवांस। ओके, सो शी इज़ टेलिंग दैट जो मॉर्निंग का पेपर आता था वो भी आफ्टरनून तक पहुंच पाता था, इतनी पुअर डिलीवरी थी। जो हम अर्ली मॉर्निंग न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हैं वो भी उन लोगों को आफ्टरनून तक मिलता था। ओके, then she says a weekly magazine which is used to come around Sundays, right? Saturday or Sunday, the weekly magazine usually comes around Saturday or Sunday. So they used to get that one day late. Okay, maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, that was also very late. And because at that time the entertainment option or the communication option was only newspapers or magazines, so people used to, they were very eager to read these newspapers, these magazines, to stay connected with the world. Okay, because this was only the source of that information. ठीक है, उस टाइम पे इंटरनेट, उतना टीवी वो सब नहीं होता था। अब तो आप इंटरनेट पे न्यूज़, व्हाट्सएप, हर चीज़ से कनेक्टेड रहते हो, यूट्यूब रील्स एंड ऑल दैट, उससे आप हमेशा कनेक्टेड रहते हो। बट दैट टाइम, to stay connected with the world, the only option was newspapers, magazines, okay, and books. Okay. So she is telling about this in this paragraph. Now in the other paragraph, she is telling about a author, another author, a writer, Triveni, who used to write in Kannada language. Okay. Now she says at that time in the second paragraph, Triveni was a very popular writer in the Kannada language. She was a wonderful writer. Her style was easy to read and very convincing. Her stories usually dealt with the complex psychological problems in the lives of ordinary people and were always very interesting. Unfortunately, for Kannada literature, she died very young. Even now, after 40 years, people continue to appreciate her novels. Now, she is telling about a writer, Triveni, who was very popular at that time, and she used to write in Kannada language. Okay. Now, because they used to stay in Karnataka, so Kannada is a language of Karnataka. Okay. And the people used to love her writings because they say that the books of her, the stories of her used to connect them with their ओल्ड लाइफ। मतलब वो ऐसी स्टोरीज लिखती थी कि जैसे उनको लगता था कि हम रिलेट कर सकते हैं अपनी खुद की स्टोरी से। वो अपनी खुद के लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस इतने इंटरेस्टिंग वे में उस बुक में लिखती थी कि लोगों को लगता था कि शायद ही हमारी ही स्टोरी बता रही है। ठीक है, तो सो पीपल वर वेरी ईगर टू रीड हर स्टोरी, सो दे यूज टू वेट। एंड एट दोज टाइम्स, बिकॉज शी यूज टू राइट नॉवेल्स, तो नॉवेल्स एग्जैक्टली ऐसे अवेलेबल नहीं होती थी, वीकली मैगजीन्स ही आती थी लोगों के पास। तो क्या होता था, एपिसोड्स और चैप्टर्स में वो डिवाइड होकर आती थी। जैसे अगर अभी आप टीवी सीरियल्स की बात करो तो कुछ टाइम पहले जब मैं अपनी आपको बात बता रही हूँ, जब हम लोग छोटे थे तो एपिसोड्स आते थे, एवरी वीक एक एपिसोड आता था, राइट। सिमिलरली यहाँ पर स्टोरी का एवरी वीक एक एपिसोड आता था जो कि वीकली मैगजीन में प्रिंट होके आता था। ठीक है, So people, because they used to love her so much, they used to appreciate her writing so much, so they used to wait eagerly for that another episode, क्योंकि उनको लगता था इस स्टोरी में ये वो अब आगे देखते हैं क्या होगा, क्योंकि हम लोग टीवी सीरियल्स में भी यही देखते हैं कि नेक्स्ट डे क्या होगा और आगे क्या होगा, राइट. Then she is also informing that unfortunately for Kannada literature, she died very young. And she says that she died very young, okay? बहुत जल्दी उनकी डेथ हो गई थी. But even now, after 40 years, people continue to appreciate her novels. People still read her novels, okay? So now let's see further. One of her novels, means Triveni's novels, called Kashi Yatre, was appearing as a serial in the Kannada weekly Karamveera then, in the story of an old lady and her ardent desire to go to Kashi or Varanasi. Most Hindus believe that going to Kashi and worshipping Lord Vishweswara is the ultimate punya. Okay. This old lady also believed in this, and her struggle to go there was described in that novel. In the story, there was a young orphan girl who falls in love, but there was no money for the wedding. In the end, the old lady gives away all her savings without going to Kashi. She says, the happiness of this orphan girl is more important than worshipping Lord Vishweshwara at Kashi. Okay. Now, here Sudha Murthy is telling about that author's Triveni's novel. Okay, the novel name was Kashi Yatre, which was appearing as a serial in the Kannada weekly magazine, whose name was Karamveera. Okay, the magazine name was Karamveera, and they used to wait for Karamveera to read that episode of Kashi Yatre. Now, Kashi Yatre was a book written by Triveni, and the story in that it was that it was it was a story of an old lady who was very enthusiastic and passionate to visit Kashi in Varanasi. Okay, now Kashi is a very religious place, very auspicious place. According to Hindu custom, people think that visiting that place is the ultimate punya in life. Ultimate, you will achieve that holy deed. You will be done with that holy deed if you will visit that place. So everyone once in a lifetime wants to visit there. तो उनको लाइफ में एक बार ये ज़रूर होता है कि हम लोग एक बार जाके काशी में यात्रा कर आए, 4 धाम वाली जो भी यात्रा होती है, तो उसमें एक प्लेस काशी बहुत अपनी वो रखता है, इम्पोर्टेंस रखता है. ठीक है, तो क्योंकि वो उनको काशी जाना था, उस ओल्ड लेडी की जो स्टोरी है, उसको स्ट्रगल करती थी वो काशी जाने के लिए, मतलब उनको स्ट्रगल किस वे में करना पड़ा था, वो पैसे उनको इकट्ठा करने थे उस यात्रा पे जाने के लिए, क्योंकि कुछ अमाउंट इकट्ठा हो जाएगा तो ही वो उस यात्रा पे जा पाएंगे, क्योंकि कुछ टाइम लगेगा, खर्चा होगा. ठीक है, अब आगे वो बताती है उसी स्टोरी में एक इम्पॉर्टेंट कैरेक्टर उन्होंने ऐड किया जो कि एक यंग ऑर्फन गर्ल थी. ऑर्फन गर्ल मीन्स जिसके पेरेंट्स नहीं थे, तो शी वॉज ऑर्फन, और शी फेल इन लव विद अ बॉय एंड शी वॉन्टेड टू मैरी दैट बॉय. अब उनको ये लगा कि उनके पास तो बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा नहीं है उस लड़की की हेल्प करने के लिए, पर फिर उनको लगा जो उन्होंने पैसे इकट्ठा किए थे, द मनी विच शी हैज़ सेव्ड टू गो टू काशी, शी थॉट कि क्यों ना मैं ये पैसा इस यंग गर्ल को दे दूँ, एंड शी थॉट दैट इससे अच्छा डीड, इससे अच्छा गुड डीड और कोई हो ही नहीं सकता है. सो she decided to give all her savings to the girl without going to Kashi, and she sacrificed her own desire and passion, right, for that girl, so that she could lead a happy life. And she said that despite going to Kashi and worshipping Lord Vishweshwara, this is equally important thing, right? Equally important thing of helping a young orphan girl so that she could lead a happy life. So she thought that यही एक वो इसी में ही पुण्य कमा लेंगी इस गर्ल की हेल्प करके. ठीक है, और फिर उन्हें कभी लाइफ में मौका मिला तो वो लॉर्ड विश्वेश्वरा को भी उनका भी दर्शन करके आएंगी. ठीक है, पर उनको उस टाइम पे यही सही लगा. ठीक है, माई ग्रैंड मदर Krishtaka never went to school, so she could not read. Every Wednesday the magazine would come and I would read the next episode of this story to her. During that time she would forget all her work and listen with the greatest concentration. Later she could repeat the entire text by heart. My grandmother too never went to Kashi, and she identified herself with the novel's protagonist. So more than anybody else, she was the one most interested in knowing what happened next in the story, and used to insist that I read the serial out to her. Now, she is saying my grandmother, whose name was Krishtaka, She never went to school. She was not able to read. Okay, read and write. And every Wednesday, the magazine would come. So this magazine used to reach there in their village by Wednesday. So every Wednesday, she would be waiting for that. She would be so eager to read the next episode of Kashi Yatra, and she used to wait so that the magazine would come and she will ask Sudha Murthy to read it out to her. Okay, now, and she was so interested in that novel because she used to relate with that old lady, because even she wanted to go to Kashi, right? Same with the uh, same as the old lady used wanted to go in that story. Okay, so whenever she is hearing that the next episode heard the story, she would forget all her work and would listen to story with the greatest amount of concentration. Okay, and then she would repeat the entire text with each and every detail in the language used by Triveni. She would also repeat the exact episode, right? She used to associate herself with the novel's main character. Protagonist is the main character, the heroine, okay, of that novel, which was the old lady, because I've already told you, because she too wanted to go to Kashi, but her desire was not fulfilled, just like that old lady. And she became so attached to the story that she was the one who was most interested to know now what would happen in the next episode. And the writer had never seen anyone else being so eager for the next episode of Kashi Yatra. She would say that she was the first one who is eagerly waiting for Kashi Yatra, her grandmother. And since she was illiterate, she used to request the writer repeatedly to read out the next episode, as she could not able to resist her curiosity. Okay. Now let's see the next paragraph. After hearing what happened next in Kashi Yatre, she would join her friends at the temple courtyard, where the children would also gather to play hide and seek. See, you can see the picture as well. She would discuss the latest episode with her friends. At that time, I never understood why there was so much of debate about the story. Now, because she used to listen to the story with so much concentration, then she used to repeat it, because she wanted to recite the whole story with the same lines, with the same attitude to her friends next day in the temple. They used to discuss about that story. All Everyone used, all her friends were also interested. Everyone used to listen to the story with so much eagerness. Okay, they will sit at the temple courtyard, which was a place which did not have a roof. Okay, so courtyard is a place which did not have a roof. Here you can see in the open. There the children, these children like the Sudhamurti and the other children, used to come and together play hide and seek, and the grandmother would join her friends and discuss the latest episode with them. Now, the writer, who was a young girl at that time, could not understand why the women would discuss the story with so much with one another. At that time, she was not able to understand. But हम भी यही करते हैं, राइट? अगर कोई एक दिन पहले लाइक सपोज वर्ल्ड कप हुआ और इंडिया जीते, तो नेक्स्ट डे स्कूल में सब लोग वही डिस्कस करते हैं, ठीक है? अगर कोई कोई न्यू मूवी देख के आया है तो नेक्स्ट डे आके वो डिस्कशन करते हैं. सेम वे ग्रैंड मदर जो स्टोरी सुनती थी एक दिन पहले, जो एपिसोड सुन के जाती थी, तो वो नेक्स्ट डे वही जाकर डिस्कस करती थी. ऐसे ही होता है ना. बट बिकॉज सुधा मोती वॉज वेरी यंग एट दैट टाइम, सो शी वॉज नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड वाई हर ग्रैंड मदर डू सो. Okay, but later on she realized. Now she's saying, once I went for a wedding with my cousins to the neighboring village. In those days, a wedding was a great event. So we children enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. We would eat and play endlessly. Savoring means enjoying it to the fullest. The freedom, because all the elders were busy. I went for a couple of days but ended up staying there for a week. So here, in this paragraph now, the author is informing us that once she has to go for a wedding in the neighboring village, okay, with her cousins. So her grandparents or other elderly person did not go with her, okay. So her grandparents didn't join her. In those days, a wedding was a great event, so it used to take many days, okay. And then the writer and the other rest of the children enjoyed the event greatly, because the elders were busy, so they कोई रोक टोक नहीं था, कोई उनको रोकने वाला नहीं था. So they used to eat whole day. They used to play as much as they would, and they all had endless fun. Okay. Now the children were enjoying the feeling of freedom, because either the elders were not with them, or they were busy with the wedding ceremonies and other work. No one was there to stop or restrict them, and so they felt free. The writer had gone there. अब वो 2 दिन के लिए गई थी, couple of days के लिए गई थी, but because she was having so much fun, so she ended up staying there for a week. तो वो पूरा एक वीक वहाँ पर रुक के आती है, ठीक है. अब जब वो वापस आती है तो वो क्या देखती है? When I came back to my village, I saw my grandmother in tears. I was surprised, for I had never seen her cry even in the most difficult situations. What had happened? I was worried. Avva, is everything alright? Are you okay? Now, she says, when I came back after a week and the event had ended, the writer came, and when she returned home, as soon as she reached home, she saw her grandmother in tears. She was crying, okay? And the writer was surprised because she has never seen her crying, even in the most difficult situations in life, okay? So that is why the writer was even more worried that what had happened to her. कि इतनी क्या बुरी बात हो गई कि ये मेरी grandmother रो रही है, okay? So she asked her politely, Avva, are you alright? Is everything fine now? Avva, she says, Avva, she calls her grandmother Avva, and in their language, Avva was mother, okay? So indirectly, if we will call in our language, she's asking like ma or mother, are you alright? What had happened to you? Okay. Now she's saying, I used to call her Avva, which means mother in the Kannada spoken in North Karnataka. She nodded but did not reply. I did not understand and forgot about it. In the night after dinner, we were sleeping in the open terrace of our house. It was a summer night and there was a full moon. Avva came and sat next to me. Her affectionate hands touched my forehead. I realized she wanted to speak. I asked her, what is the matter? Now, also she is telling that I used to call her Avva. Avva means mother in her language. And she says she was not my mother, she was my grandmother, even though I always feel that she was my mother. She was a motherly figure to me. Okay. Now, when she asked her that, are you fine? So grandmother nodded, said, yeah, I am fine. But she did not reply or say anything about it. Now, in the night when they were sleeping in the open flat area of the house, the terrace, after having the dinner, it was a summer night, and that time people used to sleep on the terraces, right? It was a full moon out in the sky. Now, Avva, her grandmother, came and sat next to Sudhamuti's bed. Her hands, which were warm and full of affection, touched her forehead. The writer realized that the grandmother wanted to speak to her. So she asked her, "What's the matter, grandma?" उनको realize हो गया था कि इनको मेरे से कुछ बात करनी है. इनके दिल में कुछ तो चल रहा है, ठीक है? She wanted to talk to me, so she herself asked, "Amma, what is the matter?" Now Avva is telling her story. Okay, now when she said, when I was a young girl, I lost my mother. There was nobody to look after and guide me. My father was a busy man and got married again. In those days, people never considered education essential for girls, so I never went to school. I got married very young and had children. I became very busy. Later, I had grandchildren and always felt so much happiness in cooking and feeding all of you. At times, I used to regret not going to school, so I made sure that my children and grandchildren studied well. Now, here Abba is telling her story. So, she's saying that during her childhood, she lost her mother very soon when she was a young girl. And because her father was a busy man, so he never pay attention to her. He never was there to look after her and guide her. Okay, and he also remarried. He did second marriage. In those days, she says that importance was not at all importance was given to the education of girls. Okay, उनको उस टाइम पे गर्ल्स को पढ़ाई कराने के लिए कोई ऐसी फ्रीडम नहीं थी, कोई बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेफरेंस ही नहीं थी कि गर्ल्स को भी पढ़ना चाहिए. उनको बस ये लगता था कि गर्ल्स को घर के काम आने चाहिए. तो उनकी शादी बहुत अर्ली एज में कर दी, और शादी कर दी, फिर उनके बच्चे भी जल्दी हो गए. फिर बच्चों की आगे शादी होकर उनके ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन भी बहुत जल्दी हो गए. So she said, I used to stay busy. I was so busy at that time. I was busy with my children, then my grandchildren. But I was very happy by cooking and feeding all of you. ठीक है, मेरे को कुकिंग करना, तुम लोग को खाना खिलाना, मैं उसमें ही खुश रही. पर ऐसा बहुत टाइम आया जब मुझे बहुत सैड फील होता था कि मैं स्कूल क्यों नहीं गई. आई यूज टू फील सैड दैट वाई आई हैड नॉट गॉन टू स्कूल, वाई like other people I am not able to read the magazines, I am not able to read the newspapers. Okay, so because, and she did not want her children also to face the same thing. So she says that she paid a good attention that her children are well taught, are well studied, well taught, they are literate. Okay, and her ultimate happiness was in their happiness only. She's telling this way. Okay. Now let's do this check your understanding table as well. Complete the cause and effect table given below based on part 1 of the story. Share answers with the classmates and teacher. Okay, now see here. Now, what will be the cause of this effect? The morning papers arrived late in the day and weekly magazines would come one day late. Okay, now cause could be because the transport system was not very good. The village was in a remote area of Karnataka. Okay, that is why the transport system was not very good. Remote means काफी अंदर जाके. ठीक है. Now, cause second is the grandmother Krishtaka never went to school. She remained so effective, she remained illiterate and was dependent on others to read for her. So, likewise, she was dependent on Sudha Motis to read Kashi Yatre for her, right? Then, third one, effect. She was deeply interested in the story and discussed it with her friends. Now, the if cause will be the protagonist of the story, the old lady, the heroine of the story, Kashi Yatre, also wanted to go to Kashi but sacrificed her savings for a poor girl's wedding, right? That is why she used to, because she used to relate herself, the grandmother used to relate herself with that old lady, as she also wanted to go to Kashi, but her wishes never fulfilled. That is why she was deeply interested in the story and discussed it with her friends. Okay, here that the effect is this. Okay, now the next one. The narrator went to a wedding for a week. Effect was because of that the grandmother was not able to read the latest episode of Kashi Yatra which came on Wednesday. Right? The next one. Effect, the grandmother never went to school. The cause was because her mother died early and at that time there was no one to support her. At that time there was not much preference given to young girl studies. Okay. Then six, the grandmother regretted not going to school. So effect was she made sure that her children are literate. Okay, so she supported her children because she now never wanted that her children should also be like her. Okay, and face the same situations which she has faced. Okay, now the next one. Do you think the narrator expected to see her grandmother in tears when she returned to the village? If yes, why? If no, why not? No. She never expected to see her grandmother in tears because she was a very tough lady. She used to not even cry in difficult situations in life she has faced. Okay. And now, what was the reason that I've already told you? Because she has not, read the latest episode of Kashi Yatre. So she was very sad because of that. Okay. Third one, how might the narrator help her grandmother to fulfill her desire to learn to read and write? She herself taught her to learn, read, and write. Okay, and she was her teacher then. Now let's see the second part of the story. I could not understand why my 62-year-old grandmother was telling me, a 12-year-old girl, the story of her life in the middle of the night. But I knew I loved her immensely, and there had been some reason why she was talking to me. I looked at her face. It was unhappy and her eyes were filled with tears. She was a good looking lady who was usually always smiling. Even today, I cannot forget the worried expression on her face. I leaned forward and held her hand. Now she is saying because I was very young at that time, I was just 12-year old, so I was not able to understand why my 62-year-old grandmother wanted to tell me the story of her life in the middle of the night. She said how it is so important to hear her story at this time because she wanted to sleep. But she was sure of one thing, that it was that she loved her grandmother immensely and there had been a reason why she was telling the story of her life to her. There had been some reason, कुछ ऐसा कुछ ज़रूर हुआ है कि उनको ये बात अभी करनी है, अभी अपनी बात बतानी है. And because she used to respect her, she used to love her, so she listened to her story very nicely, very attentively. Okay. Now the writer then looked at her face, which was unhappy. Her eyes were filled with tears. ऐसा होता है ना कि कोई अपनी लाइफ की कुछ स्टोरी सुना रहा होता है तो उनकी आंखों में वो सब याद करके आंखों में आंसू आने लगते हैं, तो उनके साथ भी ऐसा ही हो रहा था. She also tells us that grandmother was a good-looking lady who had a happy, smiling face. But Now she had a worried expression on her face. The worried looking expression had a strong impact on her. As now also, even when she has grown up, she remembered her expression as such. Okay, इतना ज़्यादा उस expression ने उनके दिमाग में effect डाला. The writer did not want her grandmother to be sad, and so she leaned forward and held her hand. प्यार से. Okay. Avva, don't cry. What is the matter? Can I help you in any way? Yes, she said. I need your help. You know, when you were away, Karamveera came as usual. I opened the magazine. I saw the picture that accompanies the story of Kashi Yatre, and I could not understand anything that was written. Many times I rubbed my hands over the pages, wishing they could understand what was written. But I knew it was not possible. If only I was educated enough, I waited eagerly for you to return. I felt you would come early and read for me. I even thought of going to the village and asking you to read for me. I could have asked somebody in this village, but I was too embarrassed to do so. I felt very dependent and helpless. We are well off, but what use is money when I cannot be independent? Now, here she is telling her that what happened when you were not here, when you have gone to that wedding in the neighboring village. The Karamveera episode came as usual. The magazine came on Wednesday as usual, Karamveera, and there was the episode of Kashi Yatre. And she always waited for that episode so eagerly. उनको पढ़ना ही होता था जैसे ही वो आता था, ठीक है? So she said, मैंने बहुत कोशिश करी, मुझे वो बहुत eagerness हो रही थी नेक्स्ट एपिसोड पढ़ने की. तो मैंने मैगज़ीन खोली, मैंने पिक्चर्स देख के समझना शुरू किया. उनको लगा कि शायद मैं पिक्चर्स देखूंगी तो मुझे कुछ शायद समझ में आएगा और मैं स्टोरी को पढ़ लूँगी, मतलब मैं समझ लूँगी. But she was not able to understand anything that was written. She rubbed her hands over the pages also, thinking that it would make her understand or give a clue. Only उनको लग रहा था एक clue भी मिल जाएगा ना कि क्या क्या लिखा है, तो मुझे तसल्ली हो जाएगी. But because she was illiterate, so she was not even able to understand a single word. Okay. तब उस टाइम उनको लगता है कि काश मैं पढ़ी होती, बिकॉज उनको लगता था कि मैं कितनी ज़्यादा डिपेंडेंट हूँ दूसरों पर, राइट? एक छोटी सी चीज़ अगर मुझे पढ़नी है तो मैं कितना ज़्यादा डिपेंडेंट हूँ, मेरे को इंडिपेंडेंस चाहिए, मुझे ऐसे नहीं डिपेंडेंट रहना है, ठीक है? सो शी एंड बिकॉज शी वॉन्टेड टू हियर द स्टोरी, सो शी वेटेड ईगरली फॉर हर ग्रैंड डॉटर टू रिटर्न होम. हाउएवर, उनको ये भी लगा कि मैं उस विलेज में ही चली जाती हूँ जहाँ पर तुम हो, मैं तुमसे वहाँ जाकर ही सुन लेती हूँ. उनको मतलब यहाँ तक भी उन्होंने सोच लिया, ठीक है? फिर उन्होंने कहा ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं तुम्हारे पास ही आकर स्टोरी पढ़ सकती थी, मैं विलेज में किसी और की भी हेल्प ले सकती थी. पर क्योंकि वो लोग एक अच्छी फैमिली से बिलोंग करते थे, एक वेल ऑफ फैमिली से बिलोंग करते थे, तो उनको लगा कि शायद मेरी इंसल्ट हो जाएगी. दैट इज़ नॉट राइट. उनको थोड़ा सा शी वॉज फीलिंग अशेम्ड ऑफ आस्किंग फॉर सच अ हेल्प, कि मुझे कि मतलब मेरे को ये हेल्प जाके लोगों से मांगनी पड़ेगी, प्लीज़ ये पढ़ के बता दो क्योंकि मुझे पढ़ना लिखना नहीं आता है, ठीक है? एंड शी ऑल्सो एडेड दैट वी आर वेल ऑफ, वी हैव नो शॉर्टेज ऑफ मनी, वी हैव इनफ मनी, बट क्या फ़ायदा इस पैसे का अगर वो कंपनसेट नहीं कर सकता मेरी लैक ऑफ एजुकेशन के लिए, राइट? So she said, money could not compensate for the lack of education I have. Money is of no use if I cannot be independent. ऐसे पैसे का क्या फ़ायदा अगर मैं इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं हूँ, ठीक है? मैं कुछ पढ़ना चाहूँ तो मैं उस टाइम पे पढ़ नहीं सकती. She was so emotional at that time, ठीक है? Now let's see further. I did not know what to answer. Abha continued. I have decided I want to learn the Kannada alphabet from tomorrow onwards. I will work very hard. I will keep Saraswati Puja day during the Sara as a deadline. That day I should be able to read a novel on my own. I want to be independent. Now here she is saying, the writer, the author Sudhamurthy is saying, I was not able to understand what to reply in response because she was very young. But Avva says that I want to learn the Kannada alphabet and from tomorrow onwards only, and she set a deadline also for herself that till Saraswati Puja during the Sera she will be able to read a full novel. Okay. She said that I will work very hard and on the Sera she would be able to read a novel on her own without feeling helpless. She wanted to be independent, not at any cost. Then she adds, I saw the determination on her face. Yet I laughed at her. Okay. Ava, at this age of 62, you want to learn the alphabet. All your hair is grey, your hands are wrinkled, you wear spectacles, and you work so much in the kitchen. Childishly, I made fun of the old lady, but she just smiled. Now, what happened here? Now, here Sudhamurti is saying, I saw the determination. वो जो दृढ़ इच्छा थी उनके दिल में, उनको वो दिख रही थी उनके फेस से. बट मजाक में वो उनको कहती है, मम्मा यू आर 62 years old, you are so, your hair has turned grey, you look so old now, you have wrinkles on your hands, your face, you wear spectacles also, and you work so much in the kitchen. आपके पास टाइम ही कहाँ है कुछ लर्न करने के लिए, और आप इस एज में आप कैसे पढ़ोगे? She was making the fun of the old lady in a childish way, meaning that she was in a childish way means she's not insulting her. वो एक नॉर्मल सा मजाक कर रही है, हल्की उसमें कह सकते हैं आप. She was just expressing her disbelief, okay, that someone of her age wanted to learn something new, right? But the grandmother smiled in response and she didn't reply anything. Okay. Now, for a good cause, if you are determined, you can overcome any obstacle. I will work harder than anybody, but I will do it. For learning, there is no age bar. Okay? The next day onward, I started my tuition. Ava was a wonderful student. The amount of homework she did was amazing. She would read, repeat, write, and recite. I was her only teacher, and she was my first student. Little did I know then that one day I would become a teacher in computer science and teach hundreds of students. Now here Abba is saying that there is no age of learning. ठीक है, कोई कुछ गुड कॉज करने के लिए, कुछ अच्छा करने के लिए, कुछ सीखने के लिए कोई एज नहीं होती. ठीक है, और अगर आपके दिल में इच्छा है कुछ अच्छा करने के लिए, तो आप उसको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम को ओवरकम कर सकते हो उसे लर्न करने में, उस काम को करने के लिए. ठीक है, शी सेड दैट शी विल वर्क हार्डर देन एवरीवन एंड शी विल मेक श्योर दैट शी फाइनली अचीव्स द गोल. ठीक है, सो the next day the tuition was started. Sudhamurti started teaching her grandmother. Okay, now she said that she was a wonderful student. She did an immense amount of homework which surprised the author. She would work hard to learn the alphabets by heart by reading, repeating, writing and reciting. So वो बहुत concentration से, बहुत अच्छे पूरे लगन से उसमें लग गई. ठीक है, उस काम को करने में, उसको लर्न करने में. And she said that she was my first student because I was very little at that time, and at that age she was my first student. और वो कहती मुझे ऐसा आइडिया भी नहीं था कि मैं जब बड़ी होंगी, when I will grow up, I will become a teacher only and will teach computer science to hundreds of students. Okay, so there only at the age of 12 she became the teacher of a grandmother. Okay, now the Dussehra festival came as usual. Secretly I bought Kashi Yatra, which had been published as a novel by that time. My grandmother called me to the puja place and made me sit down on a stool. She gave me a gift of frock material. Then she did something unusual. She bent down and touched my feet. I was surprised and taken aback. Taken aback means surprised by something unexpected. Elders never touch the feet of youngsters. We have always touched the feet of God, elders, and teachers. We consider that as a mark of respect. It is a great tradition, but today the reverse had happened. It was not correct. Okay, now here she is saying that the Dussehra festival came as usual, and finally it was time for Ava's knowledge to be put into test. Okay, because the deadline she has set for herself was at Dussehra day, and secretly Sudhamurti bought that novel of Kashi Yatra. Now, because the novel was published, so she bought the whole novel for her to gift to her student. Okay, then at the meanwhile, grandmother also called her to the place where they used to perform their puja and made her sit down on a stool. Then she gave her a gift which was a frock. Okay. Then she did something unusual. She bent down and touched the feet of her granddaughter. Okay. And at that time, the author they was taken aback. She was totally shocked that why this is happening, because she said she is surprised because her grandmother had never touched her feet before, and also shocked that this is not even correct. Okay, because elders थोड़ी बच्चों के पाँव छूते हैं, बच्चे elders के पाँव छूते हैं. तो she said ये ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, और अगर हम सिर्फ गॉड के, एल्डर्स के और टीचर्स के ही पैरों को छूना होता है, ठीक है, तो वो मेरे पैर क्यों छू रही है, मैं तो उनसे छोटी भी हूँ. तो उनको बहुत अजीब और अलग लगा. But grandmother Avva, she added that touching the feet of the teacher, okay, is a mark of respect in Hindu religion. And she said, because you are my teacher, so I am, that is why I am touching your feet. You are my guru, and you have taught me so much, okay. And शी सेड क्योंकि ये रिवर्स ऑफ ट्रेडिशन था कि मतलब एल्डर्स बच्चों के पैर नहीं छूते, बच्चे एल्डर्स के पैर छूते, पर यहाँ पे एल्डर ने बच्चे का पैर छुआ, तो दैट वाज रिवर्स ऑफ द ट्रेडिशन दैट डे. And writer felt that this was not correct, but she also explained her that why she has done that. Okay, and so Abba said, I am touching the feet of a teacher, not my granddaughter. A teacher who taught me so well and with so much affection that I can read any novel confidently in such a short period. Now I am independent. It is my duty to respect a teacher. Is it not written in our scriptures that a teacher should be respected irrespective of the gender and age? Now, here grandmother adds in reply that because she has noticed that feeling of shock on her granddaughter's face, so she explained that she was not touching the feet of her granddaughter. She is in fact touching the feet of her teacher, her guru, because she has taught her so diligently. She has performed her role so excellently with affection and love. Okay, and in a short period of time, she is able to read the whole novel. Right, so that was also amazing. She has done her work in an amazing way. The writer had helped her become independent, means Sudha Murthy had helped her become independent. Because of Sudha Murthy वो पूरा नॉवल पढ़ सकती थी, वो इंडिपेंडेंट हो गई थी. और उनके लिए सबसे बड़ी बात थी कि अब मेरे को पढ़ना लिखना आता है, क्योंकि उनकी लाइफ में बस एक ही चीज़ की कमी थी कि वो पढ़ लिख नहीं सकती थी. ठीक है. एंड शी सेज कि हमारे स्क्रिप्चर्स में, हमारी होली बुक्स में भी ये लिखा हुआ है कि आपको रिगार्डलेस ऑफ एज, रिगार्डलेस ऑफ जेंडर, उसकी रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए जिसने आपकी कुछ बहुत अच्छा आपके लिए किया हो, लाइफ में आपकी हेल्प की हो. सो दैट इज नॉट रॉन्ग. ओके, अकॉर्डिंग टू अव्वा. देन द लास्ट पैराग्राफ. I did return her namaskar to her by touching her feet and gave my gift to my first student. She opened it and read immediately the title Kashi Yatra by Triveni and the publisher's name. I knew then that my student had passed with flying colors. Now, here the author Sudhamurthy also returned the same namaskar by touching her grandmother's feet and giving her the gift, the novel which he had bought for her, right? Now, here namaskar means that she has returned a gesture of respect, the same gesture which Abba has given her. This also indicates that the elders are to be respected even they are our students. Okay, so this is also very important. That elders are to be respected every time, even if they are our students. Abba opened the gift with so much excitement and she read the title of that book and the publisher's name immediately, Kashi Yatre, and started reading. And it was written by Triveni, right? The publisher's name Triveni. And she immediately started reading it. And there Sudhamurthy knew that her student had passed with flying colors and achieved great success in learning the Kannada alphabet. मतलब उन्होंने इसमें graduation कर ली है. ठीक है. So here the story comes to an end, and children, I will post this question and answers in a different video. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed the story. Thank you.